This is the Sacred Groves Temple, and I am your host, Colette Corcoran. I am sharing the teachings of the women who run with the wolves on the 18th of December. And this has been a text that I think for the last few decades has really brought women into a deep consideration of themselves and their lives and their soul and their calling. And it has been read by many women. It's been probably read more than once, like I have, and I have taken the stories and felt some kind of resonance with them and some calling and some feeling about the wise woman, the wild woman, the raw woman. Yet it was only when I really started to use the text in a psychoanalytical way, really venturing into the myth, applying it to my own life, asking the key questions, and using it as an integratory force that changed the world within me and around me, that I realized exactly how potent that text is, what a sacred transmission it is, and how the teachings are all there, just needing to be prized out and worked in a format that really allows women to engage with it. I think whenever we're working with these texts, it's really important to do that in a group situation where we can discuss the themes. We can take a chapter at a time to really sit with, muse upon, and then do some psychoanalytical work on it in our own time within a framework of time. And that's exactly what will happen within this womb circle, this woman's circle, this wolf circle, is that we will have a month to really feel into the chapter that we're working on. We will get to do some deeper delves through the PDF that I supply, which asks you some really deep questioning and gives you some exercises to do in relation to that chapter. And hopefully, this will come alive in your life over a month at a time. The I always feel that the fear of women stepping into a body of work that is going to make changes is exactly that, change. As much as we would love to feel that we like change and that we invoke change, the spiritual journey asks us to change. Yet when it comes, we get really scared. We cling on to what we already know, even if we're suffering through it, even if it's hard, even if we know it's not resonating out with us at a soul level. We try to cling on and stick to where we are. And I'm not teaching that from a preachy kind of place. I'm teaching that from a very well known place, that when change knocks on our doors and says, "Hey, you, this could change you," we, with chattering teeth, hold on to the old story. And that's something that has been made very aware to me through my own psychoanalytical process within my sessions within Analyst and within the Jungian work that I do, is that we're kind of full of story that we tell ourselves, that we observe from an interest perspective. On an outer perspective, we look at our lives and we say, it's this, and this is what's going on, and this, and we enter into a deep story. And really, if we just take a big deep breath into that story and we take a breath into the soul, into the wild woman, we get an answer that has no negotiation, that has no but what ifs. And that is because we enter into a place of instinct. And I think that's what the whole book is about. It's about how do we enter into these primordial instincts, into the instinctual woman who knows the answer, who goes with that regardless of the story she might tell herself or the delusions that she's caught up in, and really go into the unconscious part that she doesn't know, because that's where the wild woman lives. So I'm going to leave that with you as we ponder on the women of the wolves and the energy that this container is already creating out there. I know many of you have reached out to me and shared the fears and what's going on for you, and the stories and the wants and it's been really beautiful to witness this process that I find myself in, that you're finding yourself in. that together we kind of break down and enter into a new field. So it's in that new field I wish to meet you, and happy to hear your journey into the field as part of the process of entering Women Who Run with Wolves.